Coach Copeland and Zaire Wiliams of the Wagner Seahawks after a 70-68 double overtime win over St. Francis, PA. Coach, your initial thoughts, please.
Happy, relieved, I think, to get this win. We've been in this situation, I would say, over about a month and a half where, we play a better than average first half. And then, for whatever reason, come out flat, whatnot. I think today we kind of didn't do that. We didn't come out flat necessarily in the second half, but St. Francis, who's really good, made a deep run, late in the second half, which, obviously goes into overtime. But the fact that we kind of defended, I thought, for 50 minutes, at a good level, I think it still could be better, was encouraging because, I know you guys hear me talk about it a lot, but that's who we are. That's how we're going to win games, and the numbers show it. So, but proud of my team, based off of what we've been, how we've been losing games and whatnot, to come get a win like that we needed, especially with a tough road stretch. So it's a really good win, as is any.
The floor.
Were you worried when they came back that it was going to be here we go again?
No, I wasn't. I mean, we talk about it. I talk about, I don't know. Games I've watched so far, right? Not just our games, but teams when I'm scouting them, like, I don't know that anyone's really getting pummeled like that. I keep down. Everyone's making a run back. I think St. Francis did the same thing against LIU in their last game. I think they're a really good team. So we knew their run was coming. We kind of needed to sustain it. I thought we made a lot of mental errors late that kind of didn't allow us to win the game in regulation. I think that was a big key. But nonetheless, we talked about facing adversity and things not going our way and being fine. And one thing, I know I'm really animated on the sideline. My team was really connected, with that, and that was good to see.
Ryan, your question?
Defensively, I thought you did a good job kind of making it a one-on-one game, isolation game for St. Francis at times. Was that part of the game plan to kind of take away some of their pick and rolls? I know Rob loves the pick and roll, especially top of the key. Parker obviously had success off the pick and roll, but it seemed like you did a pretty good job making it a one-on-one game.
Yeah, to be honest with you, despite the numbers, I was shocked to see that I didn't feel like during the game he was this efficient because he worked really hard, and he's a good player. Javi did a hell of a job, making him work, taking away handoffs right now, and things of that nature. And every shot he had to make was a tough one, I thought. And he's good enough to make them, But, again, we talk about that. If you're going to make shots on them, make them tough ones. I challenge Zaire. I challenge Javi right now to be the catalyst for what our defense is, our defensive standards are. And I thought they took it upon themselves to do that. I still think we need to be better late shot clock. We're doing a good job of taking people out of their stuff early, and then like late shot clock is probably offensive rebound or a foul or just a late mistake. But for the most part, it didn't hurt us, and I do like how we defended overall.
Zaire, could you just walk us through what you saw in that final play?
Coach, he drew up a play for me. We needed to get to the basket, stayed strong in there, just got up, made the basket.
What do you think of Javier's late game performance?
I thought he's good, despite the turnover he tried to pass to me. Javi, there's a lot on that dude every day. Every single day. Every single day there's a lot on him. I make him responsible for all the guys on the team, and he carries it and wears it. That's why you saw a response from him. He makes 2 big threes for us late that were huge because we kind of were a little dead-legged and then, just trying to find a way to get baskets that were good. And then I'm asking him to guard the other team's best player, who the kid's playing at an all-conference level. And then I'm asking him to think for these guys, So I'm very proud, but that's the expectation. He's been doing that since he's been here.
Zaire, coming off a hard loss just a couple days ago, what was your mentality going into this game, and then how do you keep the energy from this win moving forward?
We talked about being angry. We had a lot of losses that we know we could have won, so it was a mentality of being angry, of wanting to get the win, of fixing all little mistakes that we had for the games before.
Well, what's been the difference for you in recent weeks? This is the best consistent basketball you've played, at least offensively, since you've been here. Obviously, a lot of injuries. It seems you're healthier now, of course. But aside from health, is there anything that's made the light go on for you at this point?
I'll just say it's confidence, and the confidence that my teammates bring to me as well. And that's why I'm playing the way I'm playing.
How about what he's been able to do for you offensively on a team that can really use the points, of course?
No, it's been great. It's been comforting. He's a two-way player. That's a huge thing for us. Because he also gets tough matchups as well, and the fact that he's out there making shots for us, getting drives and things of that nature. Right? We still want him to be a little bit more efficient, right? But that's okay. I want him being aggressive. We need that from him. And then he also is doing a good job of feeding off of his teammates. I think they're encouraging him as well as coaches. So it's good. This is kind of the level we thought he can play at right now, and he knows that. But there was never no pressure on him outside of just being who he is every day. So and he's a tough-minded kid. So I think that's why you're kind of seeing this right now.
Coach, the next two teams you're playing, you just played. What type of mentality are you into these next two games?
No, I think I want to say I'm enjoying this win right now. I'm still really, not over what has transpired over the past 2 weeks, and my team knows it, and I've talked to them about that, and so we got to kind of carry that. We got to carry that right now. The win is nice to have. You want to win for sure, especially any win you can get against these teams, but just kind of still like that chip, still something not right that you want to still have going into these next games. So. It's going to be tough because you're playing these teams again, right? It's like an NBA series almost.